The show, we're live out here in the back patio with some of the amazing people that are involved with the Vail Veterans Program. For starters, I've got Becca Aliber. She is the executive director of the program.
Director of programs.
Well,
Yeah, sorry.
well, I read it wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, you're still
I'll
heavily,
take credit. No.
You are heavily
Just kidding.
involved.
Yes.
And then you are heavily involved. Becky, you're a caregiver, and big event coming up for you guys soon. You've been involved with the Veterans Program for quite some time, right?
Yes, I was involved. We've been involved with Vail Veterans Program since 2007. I was involved with the first caregiver program 3 years ago, and now I am an ambassador to the program, and I help other caregivers get involved. Caregiver burnout is a serious thing.
I bet.
And things like this caregiver program mean the world to us. We can relax, we can take a minute to ourselves, we can worry about no one but ourselves. That never happens. So the fact that we have even 5 minutes in the morning to just decompress and have a cup of coffee, here we get a whole weekend. So it's amazing, and I'm thankful to be involved in such an amazing program.
It's amazing. Becca, tell us about the Vail Veterans Program. Obviously, what's going on this weekend. You have events for veterans and for their families throughout the course of the winter and the summer.
Correct. Yeah. So the Vail Veterans Program was founded by Cheryl Jensen back in 2004. So we're going on to our 15th year. Cheryl started the program with just one ski event. So it was for wounded vets coming from Walter Reed. There were 7 of them here, and it was so successful that Cheryl continued to build the program, and we now do programming throughout the year. Ski programs, we have a summer program, a golf retreat, and we have our caregivers retreats that Becky was talking about. So we have 2 of those during the year, and one of them is starting on Wednesday.
So I remember last year, because I was announcing at Oktoberfest
Yep.
in Vail, and there's a time when we bring all the caregivers up onto the stage and just give a big round of applause for everything they do. They pass the beer to start the event. Were you a part of that?
I sure was. You got to chug beer at Oktoberfest.
Right? So this is your time right now. So your husband, where is he?
He's at home with one of our daughters. Our
Okay.
other daughter is here with me in Vail with Grandma right now. And he's doing great. He works at a brewery part-time, and I'm his caregiver full-time. I also work part-time, and we just make it work. You know, it's a new normal, and you just have to fight through it, and you have to make it work. There's no other way. I mean, how could you be consumed by this injury 24 hours a day? You can't. You have to just move forward. And things like Vail Vets Program, it allows us to do that. It heals us in a way that I can't even explain.
And you were talking about the caregiver burnout, which I'm sure is unbelievable. Like, it's got to be so big. And this right now is a chance for you and other caregivers to kind of step back and breathe a little bit and decompress, and because it's not easy.
It's not. And I became a caregiver to my husband at 18. And so I didn't even know anything other than this through my entire adult life.
He was your boyfriend at the time, right?
He was. We were just dating, and we got married after the hospital. And when you become a caregiver so early on, and that's all you know, you kind of lose yourself a little bit.
I bet.
And some women, you know, you go back to a career. I didn't have one. I was a college student, you know, so... But we're making it work now, and 13 years later, we still fight every day to make it work.
And like you said, you lose yourself. This is all you know at that age. And thanks to the Veterans Program, you and your team, you allow these caregivers to find themselves again, which is so invaluable.
Yeah, we try to offer programming that fits their needs, and so we really are constantly evolving, and so we always ask questions. So Becky was part of the first caregivers retreat, which was sort of like a trial period for us, and we heard their wishes and what their needs were, and then have continued to change the program to meet that. And so we do a nutrition training, we do almost an empowerment course, a personality profiling where they look at their personality and then also their spouses, and how to better communicate. We do yoga, we do meditation. There's a lot of things that are useful tools.
Do you do like wild and crazy stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly. And we also add that too. They have to have some fun. They drink
Chugging
beer.
beer. Did you say chugging beer?
Yes,
You got to have that.
That's important too.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
all a part of it.
Yeah. So the group that's coming in will be going horseback riding. So we always do a different fun activity, and it's really cool to watch, because at the beginning a lot of them come in, they don't know each other, and by the end it's a group of sisters.
Love
and so
it.
it's like you have this support system to keep going when you get back home. Yeah.
Thanks for all you guys do.
Thank you for having us.
Becky, thanks for all you do.
Thank you.
Enjoy your time here.
Thank you.
Honestly, it's going to be a
Thank you.
blast.
I love it.
Loving it. We'll be right back with more of the show.